Hello, my name is Trium Cooley and I'm with Project Welcome Home Troops. I'm here to share you another series of yoga poses on a chair. Make sure that you are aware as you move through that if it's too much, you can always just come back to this nice position here and just try to ease your way into it instead of pushing all the way to the end of the pose. So we're going to plant our feet, all four corners of the feet on the mat or the floor. Knees are hip distance apart. We're going to bring awareness to the hips. So we're at the edge of the chair. We're going to open our chest and the tailbone tilts back like this, and then it goes up through the chest, and we open with an inhale like we're going to hug the ceiling, and then we round and give ourselves a little hug. So it's staying there at the end of the chair, inhaling open, exhaling, hug yourself the other way, the opposite way. Inhale, open. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. And we'll come back up to center. Let's take a breath here, palms up in the lap. Just notice how that felt. And then we'll take an inhale, reach up through the fingers. We're going to grab the left wrist, reach it up and over for a little side stretch. Breathe. And take it back to center. Switch wrists, inhale up, exhale. We'll come back up. Inhale, reach through the fingers as high as you can and move side to side. Finding that center again, inhale up, exhale, palms back on the back of the chair. Take the shoulder blades together and inhale through the chest. Breathe. And taking it back to center. Shake it out. We're going to move to a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring it forward. Hands towards the floor. They can be here on the knees. Chin is just generally moving towards the chest. Let the neck release down. Hands fall where they are comfortable. Let's take it up into a flat back. We're going to have our arms in a cactus pose. So arms back like this. Breathe, chest forward. Take a couple breaths in the flat back. And as you're ready, coming back forward. And gently roll it up. Take the arms up. Exhale. Let's take our hands out and stretch our fingers as wide as you can and then squeeze. So open. This feels really nice if we have tight forearms and we have tight fingers and hands. And let's roll our wrists and keep opening and closing our hands. And we'll move it into the elbows, wrists, and hands. And shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. Taking it back into the open dog tilt, tailbone tilt, and exhale, round cat tilt. Inhale, dog tilt. Exhale, cat tilt. And back up to center. Shake it out. So we're going to turn ourselves to the side of the chair like this, and we're going to take our hand on the back of the chair, our right hand. We're going to work ourselves into a twist and then a hip opener. So we're going to inhale, exhale, looking over the right shoulder, using both hands on the back of the chair to help you twist around. Breathe. back. We're gonna scooch to the outside of the chair so that our right hip is on the edge, and then taking the left leg back. It'll be like a little crescent, so we're on our toes. And as we're ready, we'll take the left arm up, and if it's comfortable to take this other arm off the chair, go for it. Otherwise, keep that arm on the chair. Reach up through the sides, sink into the hip, and breathe. Now we're gonna open it into a warrior two. So plant that heel back as comfortable as you can. It can be up on your toes, or if you can get the heel down. And then reach forward through the right arm, sinking into those hips, and breathe. Inhale, reverse. Sink from the hip all the way, extending up through the side. If your chair moves like that, just place it back on the mat or back in line on the carpet. As you're ready, coming forward into a side angle. One arm on the knee, the other arm up, reaching up to the sky, and then across in line with the ear. Breathe. And coming back to neutral, reaching through the hands again, breathing in. And we'll turn back to center. We'll give our right knee a little squeeze into the chest. Reach it out, shake it out. Left knee is squeeze. And shake it out. We'll turn to the other side to get a twist. So planting our left hand on the back of the chair. Inhale up through the chest. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Use both hands on the back of the chair to twist around. And coming back, scooching to the outside of the edge of the chair, taking the leg back. Coming on the back of the toes, sink into the hip and inhale, arms, one arm up, or if you'd like to get both arms up. Breathe. As you're ready, we're opening our hips into a warrior two. So planting that heel in the back if it's comfortable. Reaching through the knee in line with the toes and that left arm. And we'll inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Hold it there for a moment. Exhale, side angle. Taking that arm up and then over in line with the ear if that feels okay. And coming back. Ready to turn back to the front. Shake our legs out. Shake our neck out. Shoulders. We're going to get a hip stretch, so we're going to take our left or our right knee up into our chest, squeeze it. Maybe the forehead goes towards the knee or however far it comes in. Just give yourself a squeeze round the back. And then we're going to pull that knee up. You can hold it in your arm like this, but if that's too much, just hold the knee and support your foot with your other hand and rock back and forth. Little circles. And then as you're ready, we're going to plant that ankle on top of the knee, gently guiding this knee down towards the floor so that we get openness in that right hip. We're going to inhale the right arm up and take it back on the back of the upper back, and then use the other arm to plant on that elbow. Breathe through the hip. Really trying not to get too much push on the neck, so just supporting up through. And if it feels comfortable, you can take this arm and reach up for that other hand. Breathe. As you're ready, releasing it, we're going to reach through this window under the hamstring on the left leg, pull it down and take that head towards the foot. And then coming on up nice and slow, give your knee a squeeze. And release it, shake it out. I always shake my neck side to side as well. And we'll go to the other side. So take your left leg and give it a squeeze into your body. Forehead towards your knee. I like to point and flex my toes. And either cradling it, if this is comfortable for your hips, or just supporting the knee and the foot or shin. So the goal here is just to find some openness in that left hip, moving it side to side, wherever it's comfortable to hold it. We'll plant that on top of the knee, and we'll take the left arm up, place it down the back, and the other arm down. Breathe. If it feels comfortable for you, you can take that other arm up, reaching it to the hand. As you're ready, releasing it. Reaching through that window onto the hamstring and pulling yourself down. And it doesn't matter how far you go down, you can be here, or if it feels okay to go further towards your foot. Relaxing your jaw and breathing into the hip. As you're ready, coming on up, give that leg a squeeze one more time, and release, shake it out. Come back. Notice how our hips feel now compared to the beginning, and let's do one more dog tilt. Inhale, open. Exhale, give yourself a hug. And we must hug ourselves on the other side, so inhale, exhale. And coming back to center, spine nice and erect, palms up in the lap. Feel free to close your eyes and take a moment. At this time, you can either find yourself lying on the floor, or if it's more comfortable, to stay on a chair.